Okay, check it out, guys. I told you guys I was going to do some full self-driving videos, a lot more of them, to show you guys basically how amazing this Tesla driving system is, to show you that there is no comparison with Waymo and Cruise compared to the software of Tesla. Now, today I know they just launched that new NVIDIA chip that Tesla made. That's supposed to be like 100,000 computers or something like that. So we're really going to see this full self-driving take off. But with that being said, what I'm going to do right now is tell the car, take me to Swing In Cafe. Okay, it recognized it right here. It is the correct one. So I'm going to let it pop up there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, I got to put it in gear first. I'm put it in drive, and now I'm just going to double tap. You're going to see my hand go down here. I told you this thing makes it where I don't have to tell the car my hands are on the wheel and shake the wheel. I just have to tap that when it tells me to grab the wheel. So that's what you'll see my hand doing down here when I'm reaching down here. My feet are not going to touch the pedals, the brake pedal, the gas pedal, and I'm just going to let this thing take the route that it wants to take to the Swing In Cafe. So I'm just going to double tap this, and there it goes. We're taking off right now. So let's see how we do. I'm going to turn some air conditioner on. It's a little warm here this morning. So here's a car coming out right here. It's slowed down a little bit. It's turning the blinker on. Stopping at the light. The light's red. Light's green. It's taken off by itself. You can see it's turning all by itself, man. I got to tap it to show I'm touching it. I'm not doing anything else now. Again, guys, I love this stuff because if you're blind, if you're handicapped, this gives you options now to be able to have some kind of life. Not a life, but just some freedom, you know, that you can do some other things, that you're not tied down to waiting on somebody to help you do anything. So now, with this being said, we're going to come up into a 2-lane street right here. Now, it's got to go straight, but it's probably going to veer to the right and get in the right-hand lane and then take the last minute to get over left. That's what it's been doing. So let's see if it does the same thing. Okay, it did not. So I can tell things are improving because it used to get into my right-hand lane. Then at the last minute, right before we'd get to this stop sign, it would just cut over like right on this white solid line right here. So it is learning. So we're coming up to a stop sign. I'm going to let it do its full stop. Usually at the stop signs, it creeps through and goes a little slow. So let's see what it does here. I got a blue mark. See, it's taking its time. So it's kind of stopping right here, but now it's going. So I'm noticing that at almost every stop sign, it's kind of pausing a little bit. Now, I could just take my foot, touch the gas, and that tells the car, come on, it's okay, it'll go. But I just want to let it do it all by itself right now and just see how far we get. It's 20 miles. It's about 20 minutes, and it's about 11 miles away, what it's telling me right now. Starving. I gotta go fuel the body. So I'm stopping a little before the stop sign. Okay, it did a little better. It used to stop way back there. Stopping at the stop sign, it's gonna make the turn all on its own, man. Look at that, man. Incredible, man. I mean, if that's not amazing to you guys, man, I don't know what is, man. And I know a lot of people, I love to drive, but like when I'm doing monotonous tasks such as driving to work or maybe driving on a trip or something like that, there's those times when you just don't want to drive, and it is so nice to be able to turn this on, kind of kick back, relax a little bit. You kind of see a little more too when you're driving with full self-driving, especially on my way to work. I notice things that you just never noticed before after doing a ride for 25 years. You're just able to look around a little more. It's not that you're not paying attention, but you're just able to see a lot more. So, okay, this is pretty cool. So there's a shortcut to go to my restaurant right now, and it should turn left at this stoplight right here. The last time I did this, it went farther up and took a longer route. So it's showing now that it's gonna turn left at this stop sign. Let's see. So it's slowing down, putting the blinker on. My light's green. Hesitated a little bit there. I don't know if you guys saw that. That wasn't horrible, but it wasn't great. I think maybe this car that turned in front of it might have confused it a little bit. But again, guys, the new system that Tesla's implementing, Elon did a drive a couple of nights ago, a live drive, where he had the 12.0 software, which is not the full self-driving, but what it is it's the AI learning by itself. So in other words, the new system that Elon drove, it can read signs. The cameras can read signs without knowing what the sign is saying. It's learning. It's an AI system that's learning now. It's learning how to drive. It's learning how to put the blinkers on. It's doing all these different things, and it's not being coded or taught by anyone. It's learning on its own. It's self-intelligence, I guess. It's incredible. But that's what he drove. He had one intervention in like an hour of driving, and that was it. So I'm pretty confident that they're going to be coming out with full self-driving, I would say within the next 6 months, because today they're opening up the program for the full self-driving. Not for the full self-driving, for the new computer chip that they have. So that is supposed to take the exponential learning curve and just blast it where it's just supposed to start learning on a straight up learning curve. So we'll see what happens, man. But you can see this car's driving great. You guys know I can only load about 10 minutes of video up on TikTok. I didn't go live with this. I don't know why I didn't do that, but unfortunately this trip's a little farther than what it's going to take to show you in one video. So I'll cut this video in 2 segments unless we have an intervention that we need to do. If we have an intervention, then I'll just make it in one whole video and cut it together. But we'll see if this will take us all the way, guys. I'm really impressed with Tesla and what it's doing. We're coming up on a stop sign now. We're behind a Model X right here. I don't know if these cars are talking to each other now, but I know in the future these cars will be talking to each other. I think most cars will. They're supposed to have black boxes, I guess, in there that will let you know if a car is coming down this road and I'm going this way, it knows there's a car coming so it can stop these accidents. So we're taking off a bit slow here. So you can see I'm holding up traffic. Guys are starting to pass me right now, but it's early in the morning. I'm not really holding too many people up, so I'm just going to let the car continue driving on its own. I don't want to stop it. Now, I can tell you we're going to be coming up on a left-hand turn, so we are going to have to get over here in a little bit. Okay, great. It's doing it right now. I don't know if it's listening to me or not, but that's fantastic. Very good. Coming up on the Model X here next to us. I live in Temecula, California, guys, and I can tell you this Temecula has probably got more Teslas than anywhere else in the world. I've never seen so many Teslas like I've seen out here. So this is a 2-lane turning. It's getting into the far left one. So there's going to be cars on the right-hand side.